Well, regarding the section on angle measurement, that involves pictures, so please do the examples. And as I've said before, I hope you're doing all the examples for all these sections. And your skills will be wonderful if you do. But let's go on to the next section of perimeter of polygons and area of quadrilaterals. So a square hot air duct must have the same area as two rectangular ones with dimensions 5 inches by 8 inches and 4 inches by 6 inches. How long are the sides of the square duct? So what we'll do, we'll just find the areas of these two ducts, rectangular ducts, and 5 times 8, and that's going to be inches squared, is going to equal 40 square inches. And now we have 4 times 6, and inches times inches is inches squared. That's going to be 24 square inches. And when we add them up, we get 64 square inches. So we're talking about a square. Each side has identical lengths. So, and the area, by the way, of a square equals L squared. And this is the area, so we can say the area equals 64 inches squared. So then L will equal the square root of 64, and we'll get inches. And that's going to be 8 inches. And so that's what the length of each side is, and we're done. Okay, so we've got a large rectangular window opening that measures 72 5/8, which equals 72.625, and those are inches. And another by 60 3/8, which equals 60.375 inches. And we need to find the area of this opening with the given length and width. So we need the product of these two, so the area equals 72.625 inches times 60.375 inches, which equals 4,384.73 square inches. But they said round to the nearest square inch, so that's going to be 4,380, and we're going to round up 85 inches squared, rounding up because 7 is greater than 5. Anyhow, that's the area. Well, we've got to find the area of a circle with a circumference of 73.6 inches. But before we do that, the section on triangles, regular hexagons, and irregular polygons, you have to do the examples. It involves pictures. But let's get on with these circles. So the area of a circle equals pi r squared. The circumference of a circle equals 2 pi r. Oh, and we're given the circumference of the circle, and we have to find the area. Well, let's solve for the radius. And so radius equals, and if we divide C, both sides, by 2 pi, we'll have the radius all by itself. So now we've got the radius, we can replace it here and get the area. So therefore area equals, and we're doing number 1 here, pi times and the circumference is 73.6 inches, and in the denominator we have 2 pi, and it says square that, pi r squared. And when we do that and run it through a calculator, what we get is 431.1 inches squared. And I rounded, so that took care of number 1. Let's do number 2. I think we have room. So 2. Area equals pi r squared, and r equals 14 inches. So the area equals pi times 14 inches, and we're going to square that, and that equals 196 pi inches squared, which equals, multiplying times pi, 615.8 inches squared. And we are done.